So family everyone out there on the board, this is Monology the Entity Tarot, and this is going to be a general reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Mercury's for the mid-season check-in while the Sun is in Cancer, for the last 15 degrees of the Sun being in Cancer. Now, keep in mind that these videos are general, so not everything may resonate that you're about to hear. Also, just one real quick thing before I go into the reading. It is raining very heavily over here, so if I seem like I am having some sort of like Tourette problem or something like that, it's because of my sinuses, and there's a lot of air pressure and air fucking with my sinuses, so just bear with me. I'll put this reading out. Anyways, moving on to explain what Virgo is. Virgo is mutable air, being mutable and adaptable to your own and other people's ways of thinking and being adaptable. And Virgo was born out of the 6th house of health, schedules, day-to-day routines, and yeah. So, with that being said, I'm going to shuffle this 3 more times for the 9 cards plus an overall. I have a Celtic tarot deck. Then I'll clarify each card with the Waite deck, and then pull 3 cards from the Monology deck to see what Mother Moon wants me to tell you from her. Okay? Now, let's shuffle this 2 more times, and we will begin. Thank you all for whoever is watching this. I appreciate you taking the time to watch my video, and happy, it was Mercury Day today, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's Mercury Day, so happy Mercury Day, or happy, whatever day it is, whenever you receive this message. Mind you, this is just valid till the end of the Sun being Cancer in 2021. So, yeah. So last shuffle, and let's cut the deck, and we will lay the cards out. Look at this over here. That was me. Now, with your overall card from the Universal Celtic Tarot deck, you get the 3 of Wands. So, you have been planning something for your life and are setting that intentions to go after what you've already planned. Right? Okay? So with the 2 of Wands, this is the 3 of Wands, but with the 2 of Wands, that is like the initial planning stage. The 3 of Wands is you implementing this plan into action, or waiting for things to happen so you can implement this plan for the longevity of your life. Okay, so you all in that plan, you're already through that plan stage, waiting for things to take action. Now, with your first card from the Celtic Tarot deck, you the Page of Cups. So I feel like you are a bit introverted on whatever you're emotionally connected towards. Even though you want to put yourself out there, it may be hard to put yourself out there during this time, or during this mid-season of the Sun being Cancer. Okay? So we'll clarify that when we get to it. There is some introvertedness, or a little bit held back energy. Alright, so your next card is the 7 of Wands. So with the 7 of Wands, this is you defending yourself from thoughts and feelings, or what may happen. Okay, this could involve you being a little, dealing with a little anxiousness from towards the future of what's ever happening in your life. But we will have to clarify that when we get to it. So the next card is the Knight of Cups. Well, real quick, back to the Seven of Wands. You're those thoughts and feelings that is creating that vision of yours. Those thoughts and feelings are not yours, right? They are merely influences due to some sort of external person, place, thing, circumstance, situation, or a thought and feeling that you are influenced by. Right? Like I said, thoughts and feelings are not yours, so do your best to create a higher perspective of those thoughts and feelings that you are going through at this time to create a more positive, uplifting vision for yourself moving forward. Now, with the Knight of Cups, this is you heading towards something that you're emotionally connected with. Right? I feel like you're emotionally connected to maybe a relationship or a business or something along those lines. Right? So whatever you're emotionally connected to, you are heading towards that emotional connection. Now with the next card, you get the Star card. So I feel like there's been some stuff in the past that you've recently endured, and you are focusing on healing and being optimistic into changing your life for your own self, for the betterment of your well-being. Okay, so I feel healing from this. I feel like you are doing the best to create optimistic thoughts and feelings, as well as a perception, and taking the time to heal. But in order to heal, you got to understand the role that you played in, as well as what led to that circumstance or situation to happen in the first place. Okay? So, with the Emperor card as your next card, you get, this is saying, I feel like you are taking power and control over a situation. Alright? So you're taking power and control over a situation or circumstance, or whatever you are wanting to do. Okay? With Mars being in Leo, our intentions, passions, motivations are going with being very passionate. It's a very forceful, heavy energy, full of passion, where you can overexhaust yourself, but I feel like you are taking control over whatever you are currently doing, or whatever situation, circumstance you are in. So, with the Magician card, this is saying that you are in manifestation mode. You have the tools that you need in order to manifest on what you want. You got the Swords, which is thinking and communication, the Wands, which is the vision and the feeling, the Cups, which is the emotional and the emotional connection, and the energy, whatever is necessary to put that energy into motion, aka emotions, as well as the Wands, Cups, Swords, and Pentacles, the material necessities in order to manifest what you want. Okay, so you have all your tools, and you're in a very powerful manifestation mode. Alright, so with your next card, you get the Eight of Wands. So with the Eight of Wands, this is you taking action towards whatever you want or desire for yourself. Alright, so this is an action card, and this action is going towards maybe a business or a relationship. It could also be communication as well, because typically in the Rider-Waite deck it's eight wands flying, and it represents like communication and symbolism for communication. You're putting your animalistic natures keep them down and going after what you want and desire, while not letting anything affect you along the way. Now, with the next card you get is the Seven of Cups. So I feel like you have a lot of choices, a lot of things that you're wanting to do. You're emotionally connected to a lot of things at this moment, be it people, places, things, circumstances, or situations, or whatever you're working on. But I feel like you should narrow it down to specific. And if you're working on a business, for example, schedule yourself and pace yourself, and don't let with the Mars and Leo, don't overexhaust yourself in those passions and motivations and intentions, whatever you're intending to do. But you have a lot of choices during this last half of the sun being in Cancer. So the last card, but definitely not least, that you get from the Universal Character Tarot deck is the Nine of Swords. So with the Nine of Swords, this is saying, this to me feels like that you are enduring a lot of heavy thoughts. Mind you, this moon is in conjunction Pluto, about to be opposite Pluto with the sun sextiling your sign at the moment, while being opposite of Pluto. So there could be a lot of negative thoughts and feelings that you're being influenced by. Do your best to create a higher perspective in order to rise above those negative thoughts and feelings, and to create a more peaceful and happy circumstances situation for yourself. Now, moving on to the clarifying cards, so we can clarify these to see what else the tarot wants you to know, or what to inform you of. So let's clarify these cards, starting with the overall. Let's shuffle this 3 more times, and we will get to clarifying. I hope that you can hear me well, and because like I said, I'm going through some sinus problems. I'm very muffled at the moment, and yeah, thank you for taking the time. Watch this once again, and let's get to clarifying. So the Three of Wands for your overall is clarified by the Hangman. So there's 2 stories here. One, or you could be dealing with both stories at the same time. One is an enlightenment on what you need to do to implement whatever it is you want to implement for your life moving forward. And you've gotten the enlightenment that you need to move forward with those plans that you've planned out for yourself. Or you are dealing with stagnancy and waiting in order to launch those plans into action. But I feel more towards the enlightenment part of this card. Mind you, if you're dealing with a person, you could be dealing with a Virgo, an Aries, or a Pisces. And we got all the we got all suits here. We have Wands, Swords, Cups, and actually no, we don't have Pentacles here, but we do have Virgo as the Magician. So Virgo, Aries, or Pisces, or a water sign, or an Aquarius as well. Water sign, or fire sign, or an air sign. Okay? So, or it could be anyone. Anyways, this is an enlightenment in order for you to launch your plans into action. Or you're just dealing with a stagnancy. Remember that patience is a virtue, and patience is needs refinement in order to be patient. What does that mean? That means to work on being patient. Take that energy, transmute it, and continue to be patient, and you'll be able to launch those plans into action. If you're dealing with a stagnant period in your life, that is. Now, moving on to the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is clarified by the Emperor. So we got 2 Emperors on the table now. So this is you really taking power and control, very much so, over whatever you are wanting to do for yourself, be it a business, a relationship, or whatever circumstance or situation that you are in. Since both Emperors are on the table, if you're dealing with a person, and this is heavily focused on Aries energy, so you could be dealing with an Aries. And with the Page of Cups, with the Emperor clarifying the Page of Cups, you're taking power and control over those emotions and introverted influences, and I feel like you are not letting those feelings, that thoughts and feelings that may make you introverted affect you during this time. Now, with the 7 of Wands, you get the Chariot, clarifying the 7 of Wands. Chariot is represented by Cancer, so but anyways, you are moving forward with your life in a very fast way, which could be why you're dealing with thoughts and feelings that are causing negativity in your life, because things are moving forward in a progressive way, but you don't want to you may not want to make mistakes, or you may be fearful about the future of what would happen, what is going to happen while you are moving forward emotionally with whatever you're wanting to do or whatever you're dealing with. Remember that thoughts and feelings are not yours, and you create your own reality through your mind, through agreeing with positive thoughts and feelings, setting positive visions for yourself, and removing any type of negative thoughts and feelings that you may have that may affect you in a negative way. Okay? So, with the Knight of Cups, you get the Justice card. So, with the Justice card, you will bring balance and harmony towards whatever you're emotionally connected with. This could be a business that you're connected with, and you're bringing more balance between with that business in your personal life, or business in your relationships, or just the business itself and pacing yourself along the way. But there is a sense of balance, and I would say that, you could be dealing with legal matters, but it kind of doesn't make sense, at least for me as a reader, to tie legal matters to the Knight of Cups, because why would you be emotionally connected in a loving way to having a fine? Or that doesn't make sense to me. Anyways, but you are bringing balance, moderation, and harmony to whatever you're connected with, or whatever you're emotionally going towards. Right? So, with the Star card, you get the Moon card. So, this is you using your intuition in order to heal. You're following your intuition. There's also a card of the unknown, but unknown could be dealing with fears. So, but the Star card is right after the Tower, when everything crumbles down, and you are healing. Right? This is called Aquarius, and Aquarius usually step back away from their emotions in order to look at things in an analytical way, in order to innovate and progress forward, aka healing whatever you need to heal. And with the Moon card, this feels strongly towards you following your intuition while healing. Mind you, the Moon card is a Pisces card, or is the major arcana for Pisces, as well as the Hangman. So, you could be dealing with a Pisces or Aries strongly at the moment if you're dealing with anybody in your circumstance or situation. Now, with the Emperor card, you get the Two of Cups. So you are taking power and control. I have two stories here. So you could be taking power and control over a relationship that you're currently in that just started, because the Two of Cups is like you meeting somebody for the first time and having a strong connection when you guys meet. Or this can also be you taking power and control over the situation, circumstance, or whatever you're dealing with by listening to your higher self. So, with the Magician, it's the next card, the Magician gets clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. So, you are in manifestation mode, but you are also taking a slow, methodical, and practical ways of thinking in order to move forward with whatever you are doing in the material world. I feel like this is a business for most of y'all, so you guys could be in a manifestation mode, taking things slowly and planning things out accordingly in order to bring that business into fruition. Or if it's not about a business and it's about a relationship or something else, you are doing the necessary things, taking your time and planning things out so you can manifest what it is that you want and desire. Now with the Eight of Wands, you get the Ten of Cups. So the Eight of Wands being action card, by whatever you're taking action towards and on. This is going to bring a lot of happiness and abundance into your life. Okay? This card can also be a card of a happy family, and you could be getting married for some of y'all. Usually you can put that more towards the Hierophant, but this could be a marriage card as well, I feel like. And yeah, whatever you're taking action on, it's going to put you in that happy and abundant place for yourself. Now with the Seven of Cups, it's clarified by the Eight of Wands. So, there's a couple of readings that I've done in the past where there's a lot of cards from both decks. A lot of the same cards are coming from both decks in the same reading, which is honestly a much rarer occurrence than what you've seen on my channel. So that's it's cool to see that happen. But let's continue with this Eight of Wands clarifying the Seven of Cups. You are taking action on these choices. Mind you, if you take action on a bunch of choices, you'll be a jack of all trades, but a master of none. So, my advice to you would be to narrow it down to what do you want to do to in order to better yourself for your life, or for your own well-being, betterment of your own well-being. Apologize, I'm dealing with the vertigo, but yeah, let's continue. Narrow it down, narrow these choices down, and take action on one or two choices and not all over the place, so you can bring success into your life. Now, with the Nine of Swords, you get the Queen of Wands. Alright, so the Queen of Wands clarifying the Nine of Swords means saying that even though you're being attacked by thoughts which are making you feel a certain way as well, receiving ideas, receiving thoughts, you are in a place of independence. You're not letting that affect you. So I feel like you are battling those off. You're doing your best to be a mental pilot and to be mentally strong in order to push away these negative thoughts and feelings and stay optimistic and stay passionate and outgoing and to be and while you are being yourself, which is really good to see. Because the Nine of Swords and the Seven of Wands and whatnot got me a little worried, but now the Queen of Wands clarifying the Nine of Swords. This is saying that you are taking, especially with the Star card here, you are taking the time to heal whatever it is that you need to heal in order to move forward, and not letting that negativity affect you in any way at the current moment during this last half of the Sun being in Cancer. Now I'm going to shuffle the Monology Oracle deck three times and pull 3 cards out to see what Mother Moon has in store for you, or what advice you would like to give you. One more time. And let's pull the cards. Okay. So, your first Monology card that Mother Moon wants me to give to you is New Moon in Aquarius. Bring love into the situation. So, by bringing love into this situation, this is pointless. I feel like he's talking about this Nine of Cups, and if you're emotionally connected towards, in order to bring balance. So, by bringing love into the situation that you are in currently, you will create that sense of balance and that sense of happiness by taking action towards bringing balance into your life by bringing love into the situation. Now, with the next Monology card that Mother Moon wants me to give to you is New Moon in Taurus. Prosperity lies ahead. So, with this New Moon in Taurus, this is saying that prosperity lies ahead, As long as you keep moving forward, don't let these negative thoughts and feelings affect you with the Seven of Wands and this Nine of Swords. Remain positive, outgoing, optimistic, and focus on what you want to do for yourself, and keep in mind to do what's best for your highest good and the betterment of your well-being. Narrow these choices down to one or two main goals or aspirations, and know that prosperity lies ahead for you. Now, your last card that you get from Mother Moon, from me to you, is New Moon Eclipse. Expect powerful change. So, I apologize about the damage. I'm getting new cards very soon, as soon as I can get a ride to the city next to the town I live in. But, in any case, expect powerful change. As long as you keep an optimistic attitude, you heal what you need, whatever it is that you need to heal. Take power and control over any type of situation, circumstance, or whatever you are doing at this current moment, and bring balance, love, and by bringing love into the situation, know that prosperity lies ahead. And by knowing that and doing all these things, know that know to expect powerful change. So, with that being said, I hope this helps. Again, I apologize for any stuttering or little wishy-washy during the video. I said Virgo, which it's not bothering me because I'm a mental pilot, and if you are part of the Soul Fam, you are too. And I hope this helped. Once again, this brought clarity and aid to whoever needs it. And until next time, peace.